Hey, everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and we're going to talk athletes today. I'm here with Tina with I Try Events, and we're on our, what is it, the third year, I think, Tina?
We are. This is our third year.
Third year of the Bolivar Live Triathlon, and I actually, this earlier this week talked about how I found you. We were up at Livingston, my wife and I, and all of a sudden I look up and there's all kinds of runners going up a big hill, and did some research, and Tina's been putting on events all over Texas, mainly around the Houston area. And I asked her, and when she came down here, I can still remember us going to the Crab Festival grounds, but when we pulled in Fort Travis, you said this is it.
I did. I absolutely love Fort Travis. It has such a view and it just offers so much to our athletes.
Let's talk about the event this year. It's grown every year, and the weather's been great every year, actually. And so I hope it is this year. But let's talk about the different events, because it's not just one triathlon. There's actually two triathlons. There's a smaller one and a bigger one. Let's talk about that for those that maybe want to try it out.
Right. So we have a sprint, which offers a 500-meter swim, a 12.5-mile bike out and back, and then a 3-mile run. And then for our Olympic distance, we have a 1,500-meter swim, 26 bike, and then a 6-mile run. And so we have a little bit for everyone.
And I know whenever you've done it in the past, just so everyone knows, the swim is down between Fort Travis and the jetties, and you can't beat someone must be at the front door.
Yes.
You can't beat the view from up on Fort Travis, being able to see everyone do the swim, and then they'll get off their bikes and they go or get out of the water. They pick up their bikes there at the boat ramp, and then they ride. Don't they ride to like the elementary school?
They do. They ride to the elementary school, turn around, come back.
And if they're doing the long one, then they'll do that twice.
Correct. Yes.
And then they they come into Fort Travis, drop their bikes, and then they run either one lap or 2 laps around the jetty area down there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and matter of fact, this year we've kind of redesigned the run so they can actually get more of a view at Fort Travis. Then they go out to the subdivision next to us and come back. But they actually get to look at a lot of the ocean while they're running.
Yeah, and for those of you that haven't been to Fort Travis, it's actually elevated about 17, 18 feet above the water level. And so when you're watching the swimmers, you're actually looking down, and you have the sun coming up over the marsh there. And it's just, Fort Travis is one of those places. We've been doing a bunch of 360 filming up there for a show, and it's just unbelievable what you can see up there, and the Texas history that they can enjoy. And you also have some vendors up there too, don't you?
Well, we do. And for our after party, we have a lot of entertainment. We have beverages for everybody. And it's just a nice time to sit, walk around, get together. And Fort Travis offers so much for our spectators as well.
Yeah. And I've got to bring this up now. These guys start at 7 a.m. if I'm not mistaken, or is it 7:30?
No, we start at 7 a.m. with a swim, but they get there at about 5 a.m.
I was going to say, I can remember one year at 4 o'clock, I was getting there early, and they were dropping bikes off. But a lot of them are done by 10:30 or 11.
Yeah, we're mostly by 11:30, we're done and we're cleaning up.
Now, to put this in perspective, they're swimming from the beach by the Fort Travis out about to the end of the wall, or a little bit past that, then across to the boat ramp, and then back in. Then they're getting on their bike and riding from there to the elementary school, some of them twice.
Yes.
And then they're dropping that off, swapping shoes, and running 6 miles, and they're done by 11 o'clock. Man,
Yes.
I think if I got out of the water, I'd still have to have oxygen and stuff. Well, if people want to get more information on this, how can they find your website?
Well, our website is www.itryevents.com. They can also go to Run Sign Up and look up Bolivar Live.
Okay, great. Well, we always stream the swim there, and it's neat because you see adults, you see kids, and everyone's always told me it's not about winning; it's just about finishing for a lot of them.
It truly is. Yes.
And so, and it's neat because you see the high-end bikes that probably cost $40,000-$50,000 or so, and then you see the Walmart bikes, and they're all doing the same thing, having a good time and competing in a marathon. So, Tina, thanks for joining us this morning. Remember, more information on itryevents.com. You can also get information on our website, and we'll be streaming the swim portion of it live that morning as long as we have internet. We're also going to bring some new stuff the next year because we're going to have the 360 cameras out there doing some work and some drone work too. So I'm excited about that. So Tina, thanks for joining us this morning. We'll be back with another show later on today about 10:30. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.